All right. Let's set this up. This is for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm trying to get better at doing the full video version. I low-key, like, almost forgot I was trying to do this. That Virgo moon really took down some of us, especially those of us that try to be really tough. So, and I'm one of those people who always tries to be very tough, Aries rising. But I'm gonna see what's up. So this is the extended version of the elemental reads for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's do this. All right. What's going on with my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces this week? All right, so we have running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. We have frozen, silence, stillness, no words, and we have pride, ego, arrogance, and stubborn love. So it feels like it's funny because the running actually doesn't feel like you're actually avoiding something. It actually feels like you're running towards something this week. Okay, like you feel like maybe the momentum is picking up. You may also be moving in silence this week. You may be doing something that you're very proud of. Another way that I'm looking at this is that you may be stuck in a certain cycle. You may be stuck in a certain pattern because of your pride, because of your ego. You also might be dealing with somebody like this, right? So you might be dealing with somebody who it feels like no matter how much, you know, you talk and turn your gears and try to deal with the situation, there's just too much stubborn love. There's just too much arrogance, okay? So underlying energy, we have letting go here. So you feel like just letting go. You feel like this wheel just keeps spinning and I'm ready to let it go. But also, let's just remember that when people irritate us the most, it's usually because they remind us of ourselves. And it's a part of us that we're not ready to see yet. So, let's see. What's going on with my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's going on with my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Breathe, water signs. I saw that wanting to come out. Let's see. Okay, oh my gosh, what? What does this mean? All right, we got the Ten of Swords, so there's definitely an ending. You've definitely solidified some sort of ending. It might have been painful. It might not have been painful. It might have just been like that last sword, okay? Now, we have the Emperor, which is divine masculine, which is father energy, also the energy of setting a foundation, also the energy of Aries season. So this might mean that this situation cannot be resolved until we get into Aries season, right? So that's going to demand some patience on your part. A lot of things this means. Now we have the Emperor's perfect pair, the Empress, okay? The Empress is divine feminine, receptivity, creativity, abundance, okay? So what does this mean? With the Ten of Swords and the Emperor and Empress, maybe there's been an ending between you and somebody who has very similar dynamics as you, right? Maybe there is some, oh my gosh, maybe there is like an issue between you and somebody else that is just as powerful as you are, right? Maybe there have been some hurt, some things that you've said that have hurt each other, right? And it's asking for you to be strong, to develop your strength. Now, right now you're feeling like letting go. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. But I think for the time being, you do have to let go of any expectations. You do have to let go of trying to get the other person to see your side. There is a need for stillness, all right? Wow, I've never had that happen, ever, ever. I've never had the Emperor and the Empress come out like that. All right, let's see what the challenge is. It's like a match made in heaven, and yet it's a match. Like light a fire. Challenge. What's challenging the water signs this week? What is the challenge that the water signs need to overcome? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also, I'm going to be doing all the signs this week. I just need to get to it. Ooh, this is a lot. Water signs dealing with a lot, huh? We have established. So you're feeling a little bit unestablished, right? There might be some family issues. There might be some money issues. It might feel like you failed, like you lost, especially if you're dealing with somebody with these kinds of dynamics where it's like both of you guys go at it, or both of you guys match in intellect or match in emotion, right? And so there's a lack of security. So maybe you're just getting established. Maybe you're just getting grounded, and right now you're not feeling very established. We also have emotional whirlwind. Okay, so you're being challenged to deal with some emotions that are coming up that maybe you've never dealt with, or maybe you've never dealt with them at this level. Maybe you've never dealt with them with this person. Maybe you've never dealt with them at this age, you know? We have illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. So you're not seeing things totally clearly. You are being clouded by your worldview. You are being clouded by your emotions. You are being clouded by your pride. Okay? And then we have secret admirer, suppressed resistance and shyness. This could be you secretly feeling a way about somebody, but what it's coming out to me like is there are some feelings that you have repressed that are really linked to all of this. Whether they're childhood feelings about, you know, lack of self-worth, or, you know, some of that shadow work, you know, like not having scarcity mindset. You know, if you grow up poor, then like as you get older, even when you get stability, you constantly have a fear of being poor. And so then you work because you never, ever want to risk being poor again. And so you have these like repressed feelings that are triggering your actions. And so in this situation, there are some things that you're not seeing. There are some things that are happening subconscious at a subconscious level that you're not seeing, but it's a challenge, right? So I challenge you to try to figure out what those subconscious things are. Is it scarcity mindset? Is it lack of self-worth, right? You are worthy though, and you deserve everything you want. You really do. There is enough room at the top for everyone, I promise. I'll see you there. We'll see each other at the top. All right, challenge from the tarot piece. Anything else in the challenge? They say no. I think you got it. That was a lot of cards. Challenge. Underlying energy from the other deck says solitary. Yeah, they have nothing to say. Okay. Underlying deck from the other deck says solitary, and it says withdrawn, lonesome, single. So you may be feeling like you want to be alone. You don't want to deal with it. And that could be the way to do it. But you should acknowledge that that's what you're doing, if that's what you want to do. Also, I mean, I don't know, we're not at the advice yet, but it could be that, you know, you don't need to do this alone this time. Maybe it's about leaning on people this time. I don't know. Advice? See what the cards, see what Spirit says, the cards, you know. Advice for the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have feminine energy. Be receptive, be open, be available, be open to the possibilities, be creative with how you deal with things. Try dealing with them differently. If you've been in this situation before, how can you try something different? Instead of being confrontational, how can you be receptive, right? Instead of being receptive, how can you step up to the plate, right? Depending on your situation. Because feminine energy is very much the receptive end of things, and it's also being vulnerable. It's also about being able to be vulnerable, let your guard down, meet people where they're at, and not be demanding that other people fit into your expectation. Instead, meet them exactly where they are. Love them for who they are. We also have consequences here. Karma, destiny, cause, and effect. And in advice place, I think that you need to understand that as hard as this might be, or as troublesome, or as frustrated as you felt this week, it's happening for a reason. And I hate that advice, but honestly, at the same time, it really does help to put things in perspective. Sometimes we're in the thick of it, and even if we are the ones that caused the problem, we need to realize that even when we caused the problem, that was for a reason. Whether it was for us to be able to see that side of ourselves, to see that we still need to work on that side of ourselves, to catch an error, you know, to be able to correct things. Any positive things and negative things, they all happen for a reason, okay? And so you need to be open to that idea. Underlying energy says second chance, making amends, opportunity, and plans. And then it's a window. It's a window of opportunity. So this week, when you see your window of opportunity, take it. If you're open and you're receptive and you're sitting in your feminine energy, you will be open and available enough to see when the door opens, you're like, oh, there's the opportunity. Let me do it, right? If you're shut off and you're defensive and you're like, no, I have to get these things done, you're going to miss it. All right, advice for the water signs. Advice for the water signs. Also, you need to give it the right amount of time. So this is going to be different for a few people. One is, this could be the time. But for most people, for most water signs, I'm going to say that you need to give it time. All right, your luck is about to change. The winds are about to change. Things are about to change. Right now, it's about processing this. Right now, it's about trying to figure out, what does being open mean in this situation? And dealing with these challenges, right? Of like some underlying subconscious stuff. Underlying energy, we have the 3 of Wands, which is about being patient. Waiting for your ships to come in. Sorry. For some reason, for me, some people, their nose itches. But when I'm reading, I feel like sometimes I get these like, the ideas come out and then I yawn. I apologize. Anyways, 3 of Wands, being patient. Waiting for the ships to come in, okay? So, the word consequences is the loudest thing here. And I don't feel like it's consequences, like this is your consequence, I think, or this is their consequence, they deserve it. There is a cause and effect to everything. And these cause and effects, our karma, our destiny, are necessary. They're happening for a reason. So when you're having a rough patch, just remember, it's happening for a reason. Try to catch it, try to see it, try to make yourself available and open and vulnerable enough to receive it, okay? Because if you're defensive, if you're hiding behind your shame, if you're hiding behind who you think that you're supposed to be, then you can't see it for what it is, because the guard is too high. All right. So normally at this point I do outcome, but I'm actually going to do something that you need to know. Something that you need to know for this week, okay? What is something that water signs need to know for this week? What is something that water signs need to know for this week? What is something that water signs need to know for this week? What is something that water signs need to know for this week? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is something that water signs need to know for this week? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? All right, we got chemistry, spark, passion, desire. Underlying, or the next one that fell out says heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. And we have farewells, goodbyes, finality, and closure. All right, something that we need to know for this week. Okay. Cool. All right. So with chemistry, I feel like as weird or tough or karmic or however this week feels for you, it is sparking something within you. It is sparking a passion. It is sparking desire. It is starting to light a fire beneath something that you needed a fire lit under. Okay. It is in its own way pushing you off the cliff into the next, into the next thing. Right? It is forcing you to look in the mirror, right? It's creating a chemistry. If this is a love situation, also, I feel like there is a lot of attraction, okay? All right, we have heart fog, mixed emotions, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. I think that your space, your actual space that you live in is very important. And so you should declutter that this week because the clutter is affecting you. Second of all, with mixed signals, I think that you are sending out mixed signals, and that's something that you need to know. That you might be sending out a few different signals. And so maybe it's important to get really clear. Ace of Swords here, get some truth, get some clarity, to that heart fog. Also, you will be hearing some truth this week, all right? We have some truth coming in this week. We have some balance coming in this week. The Justice card, you might also be dealing with the Libra. You also might be dealing with the court case. If so, you're going to be hearing about that this week. Also, writing is going to help you balance things out. Write an email, write a blog, write in your journal. Yeah, that's important. You might also be receiving some sort of notification this week. Okay, this might be in regards to a farewell, something closing off, something finally coming to a close, to an end. This might also be you writing and finding balance, clearing up your heart fog. But this week is actually going to be a great foundation for your spark, for your passion, for your next exciting step that you're taking. Okay. Let's see what the Moonology cards have to say for water signs. Moonology cards. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your heart fog will bring some chemistry to the game. Okay, in a way, it's gonna balance you out. Cool. Something you need to know. These are great. Confidence is your key to success. Be confident. This is happening for a reason. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And your hard work is paying off. Keep going. Keep the work going. Okay? Let's see what the goddess cards have to say. Oh, and then I was trying to do one love message a week, huh? So I'll do that. And then we'll do the 1 minute recap. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Listen to your body this week. Green Terra, start delegating. Ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Ask others to help you. You have a lot going on this week, right? With all of these things, getting reestablished, emotions, clouded judgment. Ask others to help you. Maybe just to listen to you, okay? And Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. That receptive message. Oops. That receptive message was in there a lot, huh? And a love message for my water signs. Let's see. What is the love message for my water signs? What in the world? Alright, love message for my water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What message do the love angels have for the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio folks? Oh, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. She's like enjoying the rose so much. And she's like so in her moment that she doesn't even realize somebody's falling in love with her. Enjoy your moment, water signs. What else? We got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Oh yeah, we have lots of feelings this week. Explore them. Underlying energy says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Ooh, let me know if that one's true. I really want to know. They look really happy though to reconcile. All right, so those are your messages. I hope that was helpful, water signs. Enjoy the 1 minute recap, and I will see you next week. Let me know if it resonated. Love you. Bye. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This week you might be running towards something that you are very proud of. You also might be running from something because of your pride. This week you are also dealing with somebody that is your match. You may be dealing with an ending or just something that really grinds your gears. Let's say that. Your challenge is that you're not feeling stable. You have some really strong emotions to deal with, and your judgment is clouded because some of your repressed feelings are starting to come up. Your advice this week is to recognize that this is happening a reason. Okay, it's happening for a reason, to grow you, to help you see something. And this week what you need to know is that you may be getting some news about what is fair and what was not fair, but it will be also boosting your chemistry and giving you some more creative ideas. Confidence is your key to success this week. Your hard work is paying off, and a personal issue is going to reach resolution. Allow yourself to stay receptive and open to ideas so that you can hear the message and start delegating. Don't do everything yourself.